Okay, so we've opened up GarageBand. We have an empty project. We're going to select that because we want to start from scratch. This piano always comes up because I have my MIDI controller plugged in, so let's delete that. Now from the drop-down menu, let's start with some drums. And this will give us something to jam along to. Let's slow that tempo down a bit. Alright, now let's make a new guitar track. So we're going to come over here to track, select new track. From the drop down, we're going to select guitar. Now our interface has already been selected, so we're going to create this. Now for the sake of this, let's do like a old school Aerosmith, clean, on the verge of breakup. So let's select an old Tweed amp. Let's open up the amp settings here. So right now, the sound of this amp is like this. Now as you'll notice, the dynamic of, like if you're picking softly, it's nice and clean. But as you dig in a bit, it starts to break up a little. So let's add some vibrato. So we're going to come down here, turn that on. Now the amp's going to so that's nice. So let's get some reverb on here. And for this particular amp, we're just going to crank it up. And that'll give it a... Alright. So let's close this out. Now let's lay our rhythm guitar track. So we're going to come up here and... we've laid our rhythm guitar track, let's make a lead track. So let's come up here, track, new track. Guitar is already selected, so let's create that. Now let's make a good lead tone for this. Let's open up the amp settings. Now here you'll notice you have the different models, amps, cabinets, mics. You can adjust the mic placement on here. So let's go with a pawn shop. For some reason this reminds me of like a Mesa. I don't know which one, but it just kind of has that kind of vibe about it. So as is with the 1/8 speaker, right now we're going to sound like that's not bad, but I'd like it to sound a little fatter. So let's go at least a 212. Let's try this. Okay, that's better. Let's add a little bit of reverb to the picture here. Let's add a little bit of gain. So we'll come over here. And really, when you're dialing it in, it's just this easy. It's just like sitting in front of your amp, you know, twist a knob. So, kind of digging this. Let's put a little bit more grind on there. Right about there. Alright, I think we're there. So let's close this out. We're going to go back over here. Yeah. And But before we lay the track down, let me just kind of noodle here for a second. Let's see. Let's add just a little bit of delay here. Let's open this back up. Pedals. We're not even using that, so we can get rid of that. Let's add this one here. I like longer time. Not a lot of repeats. Dip it down and mix a bit. So. That might be cool. Alright, now let's try it. So we're just going to lay a track here and see how that pans out. Alright, now for the sake of this, we're done. So what do we want to do with it? We can come up here, we can share it, we can send it to iTunes, make a ringtone in iTunes, send it to SoundCloud, AirDrop, email it. Just for the sake of this, send it over to iTunes. Call it Sunday Jam. Because it's Sunday. Share it. It's going to automatically, bounce it, convert it, send it over to iTunes. Now the thing is, I really can't say enough about Apple's GarageBand. I mean, it's free. Are you kidding me? If you go to, Guitar Center or any place online, go to Avid, Pro Tools is at base, if you already have it, it's going to cost you at least $200. And then if you go for any drum software like Strike or anything like that, everything here, it's all inclusive. It all came with it, and it's so easy to use, and you really can get some great sounds for nothing. It came with my Mac, and if you buy it for your iPad or your iPhone, I think it's only like $5. So, again, I just can't say enough about how awesome it is and how simple it is, and you can really get some great sounds. So, as always, I hope this helps you. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, if you do, please subscribe.